Periodic table. All right, let's talk about the periodic table. First thing we want to talk about is that there are groups, and these vertical columns are groups, and periods go horizontally. All right, so this is period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are periods. And groups are on the top. Try it again. All right, so groups 1 through 18. Some of them have common names. Like group 1 are the alkali metals. Group 2 are the alkaline earth metals. The yellow and green, the yellow are the transition metals. Some books call them the transition elements. And then the green are the lanthanides and actinides that are part of the transition metals. Group 17, these are going to be the halogens. And 18 are the noble gases. So we have the 7 common now families or groups that we'll talk about. Alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, the transition metals, the halogens, the noble gases, lanthanides, and actinides. All right. Now, a lot of periodic tables have what I call the stairs. Sometimes they have a thick line here. Not all of them do now, but some of them do. And we'll call it the stairs. The stair separates the metals from the non-metals. All right. Now, there are 7 elements that we really care about that are diatomic. H2, N2, O2, F2, Cl2, Br2, I2. So these are diatomic, which means 2 atoms together. And you guys probably know O2, diatomic. So we got H2, N2, O2, F2, Cl2, Br2, I2. Hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Excellent. There are 2 elements, Hg and Br2. These are liquids at room temperature. So at room temperature, those are the 2 liquids, which room temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. All right. Now, a lot of the elements have charges that they like. So group 1 likes to be +1. Group 2 likes to be +2. Sc likes to be +3. Ag, no, that's not Ag. Ag's here. Ag likes to be +1. Zinc likes to be +2. Cadmium, +2 or 2+. +3 for 13, plus or minus 4 for 14, -3 for 15, -2 for 16, -1 for 17, and 0 for 18. All right, so that's what I like to cover a lot of times. Now, if we were actually face-to-face here, we would cover this most of the beginning of each class. All right, now, if we look at an actual table here, all right, this has all the names and everything on it. It has the states. So the one in the classroom would be similar to this with the states, right? See, now they're in light blue here. All these ones in light blue are gases at room temperature. This one's expected to be a gas at room temperature. These 2, mercury and bromine, are liquids. Everything else is solid. Now, the one in the classroom actually has some hollowed out ones like these expected, right? This one and some of these are down here. they're all uranium's not, but these are all man-made, so they're not found in the earth. So let's go over some of the names, just so we know. So hydrogen, lithium, Na is sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. And so some of them make a lot of sense, some of them not so much, because this one's Latin, calcium and natrium. So it's just different language, but it works out, because potassium K, phosphorus P, right? Well, if that was a P and this was a P, it'd be A, or PA, it'd be weird. So it's just P, K, it works. You have beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Right? Scandium, yttrium, titanium, zirconium, hafnium. Now, a lot of these, like 104 on Rutherfordium, after Rutherford, a lot of these we won't use these, but they have names, we won't ever use them. Vanadium, niobium, tantalum, chromium, molybdenum. W is tungsten, wolfram, but tungsten. Manganese here. So if you notice, it's Mang versus Magn. Right? They're different. Technetium, rhenium. Iron is Latin for ferrium, iron. Ruthenium, osmium. Cobalt, rhodium, iridium. Nickel, palladium, platinum. Copper, silver, gold. Right? So right in money order. The least expensive to the most expensive. Copper, silver, gold. A lot of people see the G and they think gold, but that's not it. Aurorum's gold. And Ag, I think it's argentum. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. My Latin is not up to speed by any way, shape, or form. Is silver. Zinc, cadmium, mercury. Then you got boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium, carbon, silicon, or silicone, however you want to say it, germanium, tin, lead. So you got Sn is stanium, we call it tin, and Pb is lead, but plumbum is the Latin name. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony. That does not look like antimony, but it's antimony. Bismuth. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. I think it's acetine or acetine, I'm not sure. We got helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Now down here, you got lanthanum that starts the lanthanide series, and you got lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, diprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium. That's one. I think it's ytterbium, but ytterbium, I'm not sure. I've never used it. We got lutetium. Then you got actinium, thorium, protractinum, uranium, and now we're naming that things. Uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americinium. So that one's after Marie Curie, Berkeley, California, Einstein, Fermi, Mendeleev, Nobel, Lawrence Tech, I believe, Rutherford, Bohr. All right, and so there we go. But that's the periodic table. That's what I normally cover on day one after I cover the syllabus. Is this periodic table, and we come up with this, and it gives us the charges, the names of the groups, right? And it starts to give us the names. Now this is just the beginning of the periodic table. I usually add to it, right? We're going to add to it. So some of the things I add to the periodic table, right? Some of the things I add to the periodic table, like this is the S block. That's D. This is P. And that's F. You don't know what those mean yet. That's okay. All right. Those are the blocks. We also do the valence electrons. So if I do the valence, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. This one only has 2 valence electrons because it only has 2 electrons. All right, so there's more that we cover through the semester. But and periodically you'll see that when we warm up. All right, so hopefully that helps you with the periodic table.